Now, Storm Watch 12 weather with meteorologist Josh Culbreth.
Welcome back to News Watch 12 midday. Right now, you're taking a live look at Grants Pass, and this view is coming courtesy of the Tap Rock Northwest Grill. Clear skies, and it's going to be pretty clear skies for the rest of today for inland areas. Hey, look at that, sunny and 75 for Grants Pass. Most of us either in the 60s or 70s for inland areas, but along the coast we're still stuck in the mid 50s, and that is because of the marine layer. You can see just a few showers, and I guess there was a thunderstorm a bit earlier, but popping up in Lake County. We could have a few more of those throughout the course of today, but that is a less than 10% chance. So again, most of us will be dry for this Wednesday, including for the Rogue Valley, and not just dry, but really not even a whole lot in the way of clouds up in the sky. A very sunny Wednesday, and we'll have high temperatures getting up into the low 90s when it's all said and done. So we're going to end up about, I'd say, 5 degrees above average for late June, which means that we're going to be near 80 to the east of the Cascades, near 90 for west side valleys, and then pretty close to 70 degrees along the coast in Curry County. And we'll go back and forth between having clear skies and very gray skies because of the marine layer, as it's just going to wobble back and forth throughout the day. So that is very tricky business when it comes to forecasting for that stuff. And then for tonight, we can maybe continue to have a little bit of patchy marine layer fog along the coast, but inland skies will be very clear, and the overnight lows will be pretty comfortable, just a little bit warmer compared to what we had for this morning. So upper 40s to the east of the Cascades, near 60 for some portions of our west side valleys, and then middle 50s along the coast in Curry County. We get much hotter into Thursday, and then especially for Friday and Saturday, likely flirting with triple digits, if not exceeding that for Friday and Saturday for the Rogue Valley. But even Thursday is going to be very hot, as we'll be about 10 degrees above average, and then we'll end up about 15 degrees above average from Friday to Tuesday. So this is a legitimate, real deal heat wave that we're about to go through. So if you have any plans outdoors over the weekend and into Monday or Tuesday, we'll just keep the heat in mind, obviously. And we know this is a big holiday weekend, and a lot of people like to do outdoor activities, which poses a threat in two regards. So number one, you got to stay safe when it comes to the heat, but number two, you got to stay safe when it comes to fires. In particular, fire prevention, because we're going to be hot and dry, which means that fire weather impacts are going to be elevated from Friday to Tuesday. And me and Matt always take a look at some of the fire fuel data behind the scenes, and we wouldn't be too surprised if one of these days got upgraded to critical fire weather impacts. So just something to please keep in mind as it pertains to not only just general fire safety, but especially as it pertains to fireworks safety. That is just bad news around this time of the year, especially when the weather is looking like this. Here's the 7-day forecast for the coast. Clouds going back and forth along the coastline for today with those marine layer impacts, but then after that we'll see plenty of sunshine. For Siskiyou County, we'll have temperatures in the 90s over the next couple of days, and then we start to get into that triple-digit territory from Friday through Tuesday. Then for the Klamath Basin, we'll be in the 80s over the next couple of days, getting into the middle 90s from Friday to Sunday, really from Friday to Monday, and then cooling off just a little bit for the 4th of July. And then for the Cascades and Siskiyous, we'll be very warm for this time of the year, meaning that what's left of the snowpack is going to continue to melt pretty rapidly. And then for the Rogue Valley, 90s over the next couple of days, then flirting with 100 degrees from Friday to Tuesday.
All right, thank you, Josh. Those are some very high temperatures. Do you have, what's your number one tip? I know you can say sunscreen and water, but what's your number one tip for going out in the sun with these temperatures as high as they are? The
best tip is to just not go outside at all. Just stay in the AC, honestly. But if you have to go outside, we have a whole list of things. I got a graphic that I could just probably queue up, but wearing light-fitting clothing that is reflective, drinking plenty of water, and hydrating before the day of the big event, whatever you're going to do outside. Hydrating during that event isn't enough. You got to hydrate leading up to it. That's just the tip of the iceberg.
There's so many. So many. But yes, all right. Well, thank you, Josh.
Of course.
Appreciate it.